So in the last video, I had one of you guys ask me to create a shooting slash defensive build. Now I got you in today's video, so make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell if you're new, and let's get right into it. All right, so here's the build. You want to go ahead and go with the small forward position. You want to go with the lowest weight being 200, and then you want to go with 6'5" for the height. All right. When you do this, you want to go ahead and split the pie chart between, well, you can really pick two pie charts. One that I went with was the red and green one here, but there's actually a brand new pie chart that came with the new update where you can get, I believe it's this one right here, which also gives you a decent amount of balance. You also get like an 81 3-pointer, which is pretty good, with an 86 driving dunk, but then your pass accuracy and your ball handle is extremely low. But however, your defense is still there. I'm not gonna lie, the defense might be just a tad bit better than the other one, because if you look at this, when you go back to the red and green one and you look at the interior defense and all that compared to this one, which doesn't have as much defensive, it's somehow more, which is kind of, I don't know, maybe they did an accident, maybe that's a glitch or something. But you know, you can go with the new pie chart, you can go with this one that I picked before. So I'm saying, do whatever you guys want to do. For me personally, since I already made this build one time, I went with this one. All right, so for the pie chart, no matter what position, or sorry, no matter what pie chart you guys use for the actual like attributes, always pick the last physical pie chart for every single build you make, which gives you the most speed. If you guys look at any other one, they don't have as much speed and acceleration. And you also get an 86 vertical, which is really good, with a 62 strength, which is decent, right? So now we're gonna go ahead and upgrade everything. So first thing I recommend going ahead and doing is upgrading all your defense except for your rebounds. We're gonna come back to those later on. All right, and then next we're gonna go ahead to our pass accuracy, and honestly, all you only need is like a 70. This build is, I reckon, like, I'm not gonna lie, like for this build, like it's more of like a lockdown build, so I recommend running it on 3s and 2s and stuff like that. But you can also play park with it and like the 1v1 matchmaking, all that stuff. So you can also play once with the build. But personally, I feel like this build is more for park over just straight one score. But you can do the same. Like it runs everything. It's all around. So I recommend just going with a 70 pass accuracy. If you guys are only planning on playing ones, then don't even upgrade your pass accuracy. But you know what I'm saying, with this build, I feel like it's best for just all around, right? So I'm gonna upgrade my pass accuracy to 70. And then for ball handle, I mean, you can put up a little bit if you wanted to. I recommend going to like just 60. Post moves, put this up to 51, like so. And then your 3-pointer, you want to max this all the way out. By the way, I also use the pie chart thing. Or sorry, not pie chart. I also use the game pass for infinite boost, so I can literally just, you know what I'm saying, upgrade my build to wherever I want it to be, and then also put +5 on a certain category. So if you guys wanted to go with like a pure red and then upgrade your shooting, that's also pretty good too. All right, now we're going to go to the mid range. You want to put this up to a 70, just enough. You're not gonna be able to really green on this build. Like you want green shots, but you'll make your whites almost all the time, so that's pretty good. And then we're gonna go ahead and go to our driving dunk and upgrade this all the way up to the max. Upgrade our driving layup all the way up to the max, and then after that we're gonna go ahead and go to our close shot and only put this up to an 80. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and go back to our rebounds. We want to go ahead and go to our defensive rebound and put this up to a 70, like so, and then go to our defensive, or sorry, not defensive, offensive rebound, put that up to a 70. And then we still have 16 left, so what we're gonna go ahead and do is I'm actually just go back to my moving shot and upgrade this all the way out to a 70, and then use the 5 on my post moves, just like that, and boom, that's what I have. You guys can change them around whatever you guys want to do. You don't have to exactly make the same build. You're still gonna get the same name and all that with the same, you know what I'm saying, the same concept of a build. But you know what I'm saying, just based off of how you play, do your play style and this stuff. But look, this is the shooting and defensive build, my boy. I got you. And I'm actually gonna show you guys my jump shot as well and all that stuff in a minute. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. But before I do, you know what I'm saying, it's called a balance guard, so it's really nice. And I mean, it's a little catfish. It's not really catfish, because I mean, like, balance is more like versatile. And yeah, this build is very versatile if you look at the stats and all that. But guard, not really, because it's a small forward. But you know, I mean, it is what it is. We are 6'6". But yeah, so let me go ahead and show you guys my jump shot and all that now. Let's get into it. All right, but before I show you guys my jump shot, I actually want to go ahead and show you guys the boost as well, just to show you guys, if you guys get the game pass, and let's say I want to put on my shooting. Now we do have a 78 default 3-pointer. And it goes to every stat in the category for shooting, so not just my 3-pointer and all that. I think I have to reset my game. I don't know why it does this. Like it won't go away after you click on it, so I had to literally reload up my whole game just to fix it. But what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna go ahead and boost our shooting category, and I'll show you, because you +5. So our 78 will go up +5, as well as all our mid-range and all that, which I believe our mid-range is a 70, so it'll be a 75. So look, if I go over and go to, I don't know if it's gonna pop up. Let me go ahead and see. But this is where you go. You go to statistics, and yes, okay, so it did work. You get a 75 mid-range, 83 three-pointer, 75 moving shot with a 61 post fade. Now you could also boost your defensive and all that stuff. Keep in mind when you guys buy the pass, it only boosts one category at a time. So I can't boost my shooting and my finishing. I can only boost one or the other, as well as for playmaking and all that. So if we were to boost our defensive, our 79 would go up a decent amount as well. So all of our defensive stats would go up a lot higher if we boosted that. And honestly, personally, you know what I'm saying, with this build, I feel like a 78 is actually fine just for a three-pointer. We don't really need to have an 83. We can just put that more towards our defensive stats. So I'm going to go ahead and go boost my defensive stats real quick instead of my shooting badges, or not shooting badges, shooting stats. And then restart the game. Just for some reason doesn't, I don't know, they need to make it where it just like pops off your stream after you walk away. But if we were going to boost that instead, we'd actually get a decent amount as well for our defensive instead of our shooting. So if I go ahead and go over to the build again and then load it up and you look at our statistics, you'll actually notice that when we go here, now we have an 84 perimeter defense with a 76 interior defense as a 6'6", which is pretty good. An 84 steal with the 87 block. I mean, that right there is actually OP. So I'm not gonna lie, like personally, I'd boost the defense. If you guys don't know how to buy the game pass, all you're gonna do is literally go to the game and then go to store, which is under it, and then you'll be able to purchase it there. I believe it's like 600. It's a little over $5 on this game. And yeah, so let me go ahead and show you guys my jump shot as well, just before we end the video here. Now I like to use base 5, and then release 5. And then 1.15 speed, which is like, I think, the fastest in the game. Yeah, you equipped it. It looks like this. You know what I'm saying? It's cash. And I've been using this jump shot on like all my builds since they started this jump shot creator stuff. So it's actually really nice. Anyways, thank you guys for watching the end of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you guys have any other builds that you want me to go ahead and create, leave a comment down below and I'll just literally, you know what I'm saying, I'll shout you out in the next video and make the build for you. I got you, boys. Make sure to join the Discord server if you guys want to chat with me or anything like that. Link down below in the description. And I'm out, man. Peace.